Hi, Kevin Coupe here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. There was an interesting exchange over the internet within the last couple of weeks between a food blogger and John Mackey, this founder and CEO of Whole Foods. And basically what this food blogger suggested is that if Whole Foods really wants to be as sustainable and socially conscious a company as it says it is, and as it says it wants to be, then what it really has to do is stop selling meat. That's right, get rid of the meat counters. This blogger, his name was James McWilliams, said that while Whole Foods has done a lot to be admired for, its meat counter taints everything that it has accomplished. And basically what he said is Whole Foods needs to get rid of a department that he says is defined by obscurity, animal exploitation, and the perpetuation of unhealthy food. And in doing so, Whole Foods would actually be helping the dietary habits of all or most of its shoppers. John Mackey's response to this was, well, he basically said, give me a break. He pointed out that only 10% of Whole Foods customers are vegetarian, fewer than that are actually vegan. And what he said was that if he did that, 90% of his customers would go elsewhere, and in doing this, he would basically be committing business suicide. Now, I'm with Mackey on this one. Listen, I think Whole Foods does about as much as anyone can expect in terms of providing product information, as much labeling as it possibly can do, and providing products that are as healthy for you as you can imagine them being within whatever the segment happens to be. And I do think that people who have gone to Whole Foods have already made a decision about their eating habits. They're conscious of what they're eating. They're thinking about their diets. They're thinking about their health. And to get rid of meat, I don't know that would have that much impact at all, except in terms of Whole Foods sales. But what I really think is interesting about this, and I think it's the thing that most companies have to think about, is what Whole Foods has decided to do here is draw a line. This is where the line is going to be. There's certain things we're not going to sell. There's things we are going to sell. And in terms of how we define ourselves, this is the line. That's a decision that every retailer has to make. They all have to decide where the line is going to be, draw it, and then be consistent with it. That way you're defining yourself. You're not allowing other people to define you. And that's incredibly important. When you give that up, when you allow other people to define you, that's where you get in trouble. And that's when you start to lose whatever image you happen to have in the marketplace. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.